Hey, Mikey.
Hey, Gorm.
Now, the last time we talked about LOLCow Live,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and like Boogie and all that shit, was when Cyrex was on there.
Mm-hmm.
And we stayed away from it. We kind of covered a little bit of it during live shows. And the main reason why is because LOLCow Live is fake.
Yeah.
They take two LOLCows, three if you count fucking, what's his name? Uh, Gay Genie guy. Um,
Okay.
well, evil Gay Genie, whatever you want to call him. And lo and behold, uh, we just don't cover it. However, something happened that was real and it was pretty up. And if it wasn't real, kudos to them, man. Good swerve. But because we haven't like talked about it and you don't have no idea, I
Yeah.
thought, hey, let's cover this. And we've never covered Wings of Redemption.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I guess this could be his like little internet degenerate thing.
Yeah, he's one of the first people that I learned about. One of the first ones.
Yeah. So we're finally doing Wings.
The Banana Bear Show! Greatest has come again! Hell yeah! The Banana Bear Show! Covering the sick and the dumb woke. Laughing at them cause we want the smoke. The Banana Bear Show!
Instead of going through the whole Wings of Redemption thing, because,
Mm-hmm.
lo and behold, a lot of people have, covered him, messed with him. They know that he's a rage-filled fat guy. However, in this era that we're in with Wings, he's just a little clown boy on a show called LOLCow Live, ran by Keemstar, and his co-host is also the horrible Boogie, uh, fat con man, fake cancer, which is like an unredeemable thing.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, you did a crypto thing.
I just think everybody on LOLCow Live is just so horrible.
Yeah, and we had an insider before they decided to take a break from the internet that was going to expose some of Keemstar.
Yeah, Keemstar is horrible himself in his own little ways.
Yeah, so lo and behold, we never got to Wings because to me, Wings out of the two lolcows that are on this podcast, um, he's more he's just a fat rage guy.
But he's
He's like a
so much
representative of
more.
that 90%, right? The 90% I keep talking about.
Mm.
He's just one of those. He's like not the worst because like he's not faking cancer. He's you can see some normalcy. However, the guy is obese. He's never had sex with his wife because he can't because he's so fat. He rages out, and a certain incident has happened that we're gonna show.
Chat's right. Wings has to do a punishment.
For what?
What do you mean for what?
Well, what you implied. Because now look, even
Even if you punish me, they're gonna believe what I said over what you guys are
yeah, but
saying.
Now, I guess they had some female locale come in, and Keemstar was like, "Oh, we didn't know she was coming," and Wings was like, "No, we called her up to show that this is all fake."
Yeah.
I mean, lo and behold, and he's like, Keemstar's like, now everyone thinks that everything's fake. And he's like, yeah, but you're just doing it so you look good. And yeah, that's what Keemstar does. He's a
Yeah.
manipulator. That's what gay, evil genies do.
He is full on retarded.
How am I full on retarded?
It's like
Because you like the Braves.
No, hold on.
Right.
Everybody sitting on that couch is full on retarded. Let's get that straight. Or worse.
Bro, if you're so fat that where your penis is just a massive other belly, lay out the food.
He brings the word bulge to new levels.
Both these motherfuckers had surgery to fucking cut their stomach in half. Somehow they didn't lose weight.
We had the meeting. And he goes,
Now,
if anyone
to be fair, because I know there's the actuallys, one of them lost a significant amount of weight. Boogie lost a significant amount of weight. I swear I thought he was going to turn it around. but he proved me wrong. He 100% proved me wrong.
Talking about Boogie, aren't you?
Yeah. Boogie did lose a significant amount of weight just because I want to please the actuallys before they come into the comments like, actually, Boogie lost, blah, 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 blah. We don't give a shit. He's a
Talking about
horrible
now.
person.
Now.
Yeah,
Now.
He gained it all back.
Somehow.
I'm pretty sure he gained it all back plus some.
Do you realize they cut his stomach in half
Yes.
and he's still fat?
Anyone doesn't get this, they just
And that guy, don't rub lamps and wish for anything.
don't know common sense.
True OGs in
You should
here.
have to
He's
sit
an
right
idiot.
here.
Much love and respect that
deal with
can't
this
be
shit.
taken away. Becky won't ever understand the respect.
Wings sucks.
It's not even about Wings sucks. The whole fact that y'all wanted to script it sucks. Why didn't you just be real?
It
He's a
was
psychopath.
just better to act like her walking in the room was a surprise, right? Which her coming technically was a surprise.
You guys had conversations about it.
Many times. He said Becky came unplanned.
Boogie, please.
But Wings came
Wings
in
is
and
melting
said,
down right now.
Wings said the truth. and
Oh God, I hate the thing in the back, the chat talking. Oh, okay. So here's the thing. I already know like what happened here because this is the biggest thing that drives me insane about Wings. Like I hate it, and I know this is one of the things that Breaking Banquet like points out all the time. He's an excuse monster. He loves to make excuses. If anybody thinks that he's slightly wrong or slightly anything that is not perfect and awesome, he has excuses for everything. Oh, why did you spill that over there? Because the table's tilted sideways and the house shook a little bit and
It's never his fault.
Yeah,
for anything
it's
that happens.
never his fault. There's always a reason. There's always a fucking reason.
By the way, videos from Breaking Banquet.
Yes.
To him.
Go check out I love his edits. I love his edits of
Yeah.
this content. They're hilarious.
Yeah, I binge watch it a lot.
reason we can trust him over Boogie and Keen. Wings don't crash out.
I'm not crashing out. I just like even when we picked this place, my first comment was the ceilings are too high. There's going to be bad echoes. It's in the middle of a field. There's going to be no internet. What are you doing?
You're crashing out.
I'm
right
not
now.
crashing. I'm telling the truth. What am I crashing out about? Saying stop lying
While I'm
about shit?
silent, I
You're
can
very
say-
agitated.
Wait a minute. While I'm silent, I can say what I meant by with Keemstar. The success proves it. You don't, yes, drama
know who
was a
that guy
grift,
is.
but you don't have the longevity that Keem's had. He's launched this show.
Like when they did the female version of this thing, I was totally off. Only reason why I kind of got dragged back into it because we have a Banana Bear member that was heavily involved with the back end of that show, and they told me a lot of fucked up shit, including that Wings loves flirting with the ladies,
So he's still making
even though his penis doesn't work because he's fat.
250,000 on Snapchat every month. Like he made himself a household.
Yeah, but you're
name.
making it seem like I quit my channel from depression.
Do you think
my
if you were
channel was
doing it, would it still be doing
Excuse?
my channel was a top 100 YouTube channel
Do you
when I
think
quit
it still would be if you didn't?
Probably not, but that's because of the foundation. It was a video game channel. Video games have fell out of favor.
Excuse.
I feel like I've been around Keemstar long enough. The guy understands entertainment, and I
Because he's evil gay.
trust him.
Yeah. I understand.
I
He
mean,
makes
I
a
grew
lot.
up
He
on
makes
WWE.
That's not a sling on any gay genies out there. But you know what you are.
more good ideas than bad ideas, but he makes some bad ideas, and you guys just overlook that.
Look,
Like
I don't
what?
mean.
What's some bad ideas?
This place, for example.
This place is bad. Well,
And Keem was right
Well, I mean,
there.
I
He could
picked
tell me.
out-
I told him
I-
not to pick
I-
this place.
I personally picked out 5 better places.
saw it
but
too.
the
it's
place
fine.
the
It's
place,
where we ended up.
the best place that he wanted, you guys complained about because it was on the beach, and
There
that
was-
place
there was-
No, I picked way nicer.
the place
And
on the
trust
beach,
me,
I told
that
him not
was
to
Now, lo and behold, I know this is all like salt on the main course. You shouldn't tape by the beach because the beach is loud.
Yes. Windy. Waves.
Yeah, the waves loud, crashing, a lot of people. It would be horrible. Seeing that they are a production, but not like high quality. They are using one mic.
Go to too, because what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Just walk in the sand every day?
What are we doing? You know, we it's better stuff inside anyway.
3.
What? Interaction?
And that place was a mansion.
I mean, I picked like 5 better places, but it is what it is. You know, we're here.
It's like if I ran this shit, alcohol would be gone. No alcohol,
Kelly,
none
you're
of that
amazing.
shit. We'd be doing.
most of my money from alcohol.
amazing.
Here we are, dude. How many times has Wings done this where I need to be running shit, then we let him run it?
You never let me
He
run
was
shit.
great. Guys, listen to Wings. He owns
Now, this is a Chevy logo. I thought that was Sweat.
25% of a modular home. All Keem owns is a YouTube empire and millions of dollars.
Let me tell you one.
And anybody wants to talk about whales? Jesus Christ, man.
I see 2.
No, well, I'm talking about like the money-wise.
Oh.
LOLCow Live has a lot of fucking whales.
Keem's great ideas for the shows. Wings, you're faster than a football player. Go with it.
Wings is going to church tomorrow. He doesn't believe in lying. Lying is a sin, Keem. It's a sin.
He is a little autistic.
Polka guy
This says that guy. Look at that face.
Stupid dumb fucker.
super chatted $19.99.
What?
Wings stop crashing out.
You are crashing out. You 100% are. 100%. It's like,
I just have Arabian Night playing in my head every time I see Keemstar.
you made a mistake, obviously, right? I said, look, all right, this is what I said. We had a team meeting, right? I go, look, Becky allegedly is going to be here in a couple hours. I don't know if it's true or not. If she's here, nobody put hands on her, whatever. We're going to do a stream in the movie theater, and we're going to do like an hour.
That's pre-planning. That's dumb as shit that he's arguing that it's not pre-planning.
No, this goes on and on.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just get heated.
Her coming to you begging and crying and doing all this.
The only difference.
Well, she did the begging.
Those two cannot lose. Their worst trait is they can't lose. So when you put them up against each other, they will ruin each other's lives before either one of them loses.
Well, you have the human capacity of Mogo the Living Planet and a, Jafasta?
A gay
Is
genie.
that the bad guy from Aladdin?
There, but she also did the bagging behind the scenes.
She begged
You cannot tell me he does not look like a genie.
for like 4 days, and we gave in, and we go,
And because, like, the beard, it's automatically evil, and the eyeliner makes him,
You gotta make sure you say gay genie, please. It's gay genie. He's a gay
happy.
what will it take to get you here? And she threw a number out. We met her halfway.
If you think that we're gonna step away from this and you think like, oh yeah, I made a mistake, or Boogie's gonna be like, oh, Boogie made a mistake, or anyone here, no. I mean, you can agree with them all day.
I mean, look, I watch reality
We're not
TV.
gonna think you're right.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you think I'm right or not. I'm
I'm
morally
right.
right.
Well,
No,
again,
you're not.
I watch
No,
reality.
you're not.
I watch reality.
See, you're
TV.
looking at it like Vince McMahon is setting up an interest for something. I'm looking at it, you're just making a lie up to make yourself look stronger.
Why do they always reference wrestling? Why do they always
Because
act
they're both
like
fake!
wrestlers? Oh
They're
my
both
god.
they're both prescripted. The only difference is one does like bangs and sports entertainment. The other one are two fat guys saying that they have cancer, then they don't. But if you like wrestling stuff, you may like our new T-shirt. Greatness has come again because we're the tag team champions of the internet. Yeah, get it. You get mugs. You get hats. Not like Keemstar with his little fucking thing. You got, a hat like that. You got
Stickers.
the other things. We got this new Sarah shirt. Ricker boy.
Had that too. Mm-hmm.
Get yours today.
All kinds of stuff.
Or you could just donate us money. I don't care.
I don't know what that means. I was just trying.
I need to get on the level of these guys so we could just get a beach house and just make just arguments for drama.
Give us money.
Give me money.
AJ Luckman super chatted
I don't fucking care. You don't have to give me money. Just like the video.
$20.
More
A
interesting.
former queen posted on Twitter
me
yesterday
post it
that
this
her
way.
and Ben were coming to Fat Camp. Did that ever happen?
Ban that user.
Oh,
And in one scenario, you have Keem and Becky.
That is one thing that Keem and Wings have in common. if one user says something they don't like, they immediately go on ban. It's like ban, 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 ban. It's so hilarious. They are the same.
LOLCows don't like when they're
made fun of.
Their false reality gets crippled by people.
Debating how to get Becky here, right? In another scenario, Becky just shows up and begs Keem for forgiveness. Which one makes Keem look stronger? Which one do you think Keem picked? They watch for the drama. They don't watch for the comedy. We're not a comedy podcast.
I don't know. Most people like to point
You see what I'm saying? Can you see the scenarios I'm saying? Are you stupid? Do you have a low IQ?
Yes. Yes.
You have a low IQ, motherfucker.
Yes.
Like you
No, I think he's just autistic.
You do.
But I watch reality TV. If you one's in chat, if you watch reality TV,
Reality TV's all fake.
Exactly, and I know
Yeah.
that, but it's still trashy people doing trashy shit. I don't
I hate
care.
that shit.
I like to watch trashy people. I want to see Honey Boo Boo up there doing her dumb shit.
I love how you can't see a tattoo because that was fake too.
I want to see Mama June going bleep bop boop. I know they didn't really go to Scotland to try Scottish whipped cream. Like I get that. I just want to see Mama June going bleep.
You people that are in the chat right now watching this live, or if you're watching it later in the comments, do you watch that crap?
What reality TV?
Yeah, because I don't. I hate it. I have hated it since it came out. Like,
What the fifth fucking season of Survivor?
yeah, like
There was one reality show that was good called the Joe Schmo Show.
Okay, I've heard about that.
You
I've never
remember that
watched
one?
it. I've never
Okay,
watched it.
so
yeah.
it was on Spike TV, or it was the new TNN, whatever. And it was a guy. He's the only one that thinks he's on a reality TV show, but everyone else is an actor.
Yeah.
So all this fake drama came up, and it's kind of funny. And at the end, like it was interesting. The guy won money, but like Joe Schmo, the Joe guy, was a good guy. So like they tried to, maybe it was scripted, like how because all reality TV shows, they're allowed to make your character whatever that you are. You could act like a steamer, but they make you a pussy. Like that's why there's like 7 writers at the end of it.
Right. There's editors crafting a story with the footage that was shot. And also, while they're shooting it, they're also manipulating behind the scenes. But, like, I'm not saying I never watched. I tried to like it. There's plenty of people in my age group that loved some stuff, so I got stuck watching it. Real World, Road Rules, all that bullcrap.
That was different because that was MTV and nothing else was on but music videos.
Yeah. But, I mean, I did watch some of that. I did watch different reality shows here and there, but I always hated it. In the end, I never could sit through 90% of it.
Anybody that watches reality TV shows and they make fun of something like wrestling, it's the same fucking thing. It's the same fucking. The only difference is everyone knows wrestling's fake.
Yeah.
Everyone knows it's already determined, all that stuff. But the shit they do is whatever, and it's kind of interesting when you're older guy like me, and fucking you have shit on YouTube and you're like, oh, this isn't a LOLCow. This guy got powerbombed through a table. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And back in the day, I watched it as a kid, so nostalgia.
Those are people with talent, like significantly more talent than 99% of the people that are on traditional reality TV.
You'll never see them in wrestling tights. Hopefully.
Nope. You'll never see them do anything.
Big fat burger bar.
Good.
Fun.
Chat, tell me I'm right here.
No.
Answer my question. Which one makes Keem look stronger? The actual thing that happened, or the
No,
one
he
made
is
up?
true. Like this does make
The one he
Keem
made up.
look stronger.
It's all
Keem's
bullshit.
also a
Discord
LOLCow.
said reality TV doesn't.
If they
try to
don't
claim
know it's
real.
But the
not
one
fake,
They call it reality TV.
But
you
the one we
fucking
made up isn't
retard.
far.
The table, I think.
You pee first, because I know I'm up because of the breakfast.
Well, I'm going to be up too. I believe
now they're at Fat Camp, right? So they're weighing themselves.
myself this morning. I was 404.
Is this the point in the script where we leave these two alone? I don't know if our timing's good.
And,
Fight.
Polka Gaga Super Chat at $19.99. Wings needs a truth or face tattoo.
Yeah.
Once again, freaking Banquet.
They sit there for so long.
So we're going to
Doing
stay in
nothing.
silence? You going to say something?
I'm not telling you anything ever again.
Fine by me.
Smartest thing he's ever said.
If we did this in April, we could have done this at Lord Rush's place for free with gigabyte internet. But you wanted it.
Lie. You know,
It's a fucking lie.
You're even calling it a
What part
lie.
of it is not a fucking
You're
lie?
calling it a fucking
What
lie.
part of of it's not a fucking lie. Tell me which part of it.
It's not a
Look
lie.
right
It was
there.
a setup.
That's not a setup.
And
It's
why,
a fucking lie.
and why are you getting louder?
Ooh. Sorry. I like it. I like it. He's coming up on him because.
Nope.
Okay.
In my face.
Because I fucking can.
Dude, are you fucking serious? You better stop.
Hey,
you better stop.
Wings, chill.
You better stop.
Wings,
You
chill.
better.
Stream stopped.
This is the best. This is the best. We got to see his bald
No.
head.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
I'm saying up till now we got to see his bald head and Wings like jiggling around. His big belly go blue, blue, blue.
Now I think it's funny that the stream stopped.
Yeah.
Obviously, Keemstar can't look like a pussy,
Oh.
but more happened, and this is what got Wings in a lot of trouble. There are a lot of shapes in this episode.
What is going on?
Keen's Beard Dye super chatted $19.99. Help me, help
Of
me.
course
this
they don't
fat
turn it
alcoholic
off.
Keeps putting me on his dandruff beard.
Boogie's got it where it cut off. Yeah, I got it.
Right here.
Hi, Fat Camp.
Like that's where.
Don't get up, Boogie. Just stay sitting there. Don't do a thing.
That's a
Retro super super chatted $20.
And I kept saying,
Who is
I'm gonna
bonding
hit
Wings out
you.
of jail?
I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you.
But Wings did face plant him,
I'm glad
And then he went.
or face. What do they call that? When you
Wings went
smoke
for the
someone's-
eyes.
It fucking, and then somehow it got broken up or whatever. He goes, I'm not bitch made. You think I'm?
Polka Gaga super
Bitch man.
chatted $19.99. McJugger Nuggets really killed it on this one.
Hey, that's your fuck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So if you didn't notice, a big fat ball just hit a woman down onto a table, and that woman was his wife.
Go calm down. That's
And he's not even focusing. If you look at his face, his wife's down there.
your wife, man. Go calm down.
So of course you have LOLCow women that are going to elevate this to even bigger level.
That's your wife they're hurting now. Calm down. Calm down.
Get the fuck away from her. Get the fuck away from her.
That's right.
Go calm down. Go calm down.
Why are you lying about me?
What's the lie? Sometimes you.
I love the way that these idiots are like, I'm going to scream at you to calm down. Then that's going to work.
Yeah. Oh no. Well, they have to get their frustrations out on the fat guy that just pushed a woman. And the only way that these women could interact to get their point across is no.
Sometimes you lash out when you feel like you made a mistake or other people do it.
No.
Really killed it on this one.
Get the fuck away from her.
Ready?
He did that purposefully. Like he stopped, thought about it, and pushed her.
Get the fuck out of my way. That's a hard fucking hit. That's a fucking shoulder.
Yeah.
That
Now-
wasn't on the ground. That was on the floor.
Now to be fair, he's pretty weak.
Dude,
However,
I don't care how
I mean,
weak
he
you are.
shouldn't-
If you're that fat, It's laws of fucking what power is.
No, yeah, I know.
Mass
I know.
times speed equals power, right?
He's like the juggernaut without muscles. He's like the blob.
Yeah, it's the unmovable force. And from this point to that, it's just like shoulder. Like, damn, he pushed her.
Yeah.
And she's trying to still de-escalate the situation.
Right. Like, it's not sunk in for her or something. I'm interested to see what her reaction is after everything calms down. However, like, the horrible that he did it. However, I don't think he could hurt anybody because he's a big pussy.
Dude,
that was my point earlier.
Okay, no, I get that, but my rule of thumb, how I was raised.
Yeah.
You can't fucking hit a woman.
Yeah, 100%.
Shoving them, now, accidentally shoving them is like, and like doing it too hard or something.
Yeah.
But he full on, like, offensive lineman to defensive tackle, pressed her, and she slammed on that table.
Yeah, and she was not trying to, like, in self-defense, okay.
And she's not a fit woman, man. She big too.
Yeah.
Your wife. Worry about your wife right now.
That's your fucking wife! Yeah, dude, what the fuck?
Now they're making it worse because now they're going to echo chamber her, even what have you, and we're gonna find out.
$20.
That's your wife.
Tell makeup artist to do a better job on the fake injury. By the way, this is a W storyline. Whoever cooked this.
She's still defending him.
That big guy right there? Why the little backpack here? What? I'm just sorry.
I thought you were talking about the fat guy in the fucking over here that looks like he's wearing 4 shirts and he has a 7th belly.
When I say fat guy, I have to make sure to.
Is that 1, 2, 3, or 4 or 5? There's a lot of shapes here, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the slimmer fat guy.
Script sucks.
Yeah, right. Yeah, faster than a football player, way funnier.
I'm not talking to any of y'all ever again, but here's the fact I want to say. It's King's inability to ever look bad and always wanting to lie that created this incident.
Keemstar's fault.
It's both their faults.
I disagree, but love you guys.
Everybody who is involved in LOLCow Live, it is their fault. Because this is a horrible production. You should not work for Keemstar. You should not work with Boogie. You shouldn't work with any kind of LOLCow. You work against them in a troll, however you guys want to do that, or you cover them and you just talk about them. You never work with them.
I'm not going to disagree that Keemstar's fucking idea for this shit was fucking brilliant. Instead of having the trolls milk the LOLCows, he'll milk it for content. They'll make a profit out of it and all that stuff. However, LOLCows are not humans.
Right.
They are a different breed altogether.
Yeah.
They're delusions. Now, when they first started it, they were talking like all their actions were like, oh, like Howard Stern fake stuff. Oh, I was saying it to be edgy, blah, blah, blah. Things of that nature to try to show that they weren't LOLCows. They were just misinterpreted. And, you know, they had actions towards other people. And, like, they shined their light. And then it all exploded when Boogie did the crypto thing and then the whole cancer thing. Because when they had that other guy, I forgot what his name was.
I know who you're talking about. I can't think of it either.
He wasn't a LOLCow. He was a good moderator. And
Yeah,
he
he was-
fucked him over.
He was just a person. He was like, I think they were trying to get Turkey Tom on there as well as like a moderator.
Yeah. So, plot thickens.
Oh, there's more.
Now, I guess this is a video of more abuse.
Yeah.
Let's see how he hit her.
He looked at her dead in her eyes and pushed her.
Cat's out of the bag.
Once again, from freaking Banquet. Now they're having like a discussion of what happened, and it's funny because all these people are like cows.
Right? And that alone is not great.
Wait, was this her driving arm?
This
Like,
is her
her
driving. Yeah, she's honking the horn. He grabs her arm, yanks it loud enough, and I don't know what to make of that video.
So a pussy-potty woman beater scared he's gonna get shot in Atlanta for her beeping the horn, so he slapped the shit out of his wife. Make it make sense, motherfucker.
I hate all of this. I hate all of this. Stupid people talking about stupid things that idiot freaking dumbasses do. Like, you all have done your own stuff.
Yeah, but now okay. So how the internet works, how some people that cover crap like this, you got the political ones too. Yeah, they're horrible people, but I didn't do that.
Yeah,
I didn't do that. I'm not as bad as that. And this is all what this is. But the main reason why I want to show this is because I love the fact that they're all saying, well, Wings, I'm not saying that he abuses his wife, but he has anger issues, and we can't have that if we're gonna do like go to conventions and all that stuff. And you have fucking Mr. Morality, Boogie.
Everybody that's in this room, I think. And even if you have not dealt with domestic abuse in your own life, you certainly know someone has. You know the impact that it has on them.
Shut the fuck up, man. You fake cancer. Did a crypto scheme. A troll was bothering you, so you whipped out a gun, which in your county was against the law.
Yeah, you've seen this video this morning. I want your...
And shot it in the air.
Yeah, not at the ground, not at the person, in the air.
Opinion on it. Yeah, out of all the people that should have had an opinion on it, I think you're at the top.
And also had that surgery and somehow still failed.
Of the list. You're very open about what you've experienced.
That's like, fucking dude. Al Roker is skinny.
Yeah.
That boy was fat.
You think that was abuse?
Yeah, he controls her, he abuses her. Period.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden she starts, no, don't call me a victim. Okay, why not? That's what you are.
Well,
She's making excuses. Oh, you don't mean to slap me.
Now, I know people on the internet do this too. We kind of do it as well. We're not perfect individuals, and we're talking about LOLCows doing horrible things, but there's a big difference. Mostly everybody in that shot, it has a mental problem. Like, they don't realize that they're not famous, they're infamous.
Yep.
Us banana bears, we're just...
Those people are evil. Guys.
Well, they're trying to be milked so they get the money in the pocket. Like, this is as close as you could get to corporatizing
Yeah.
LOLCow drama, and it's just reality TV. Hey, yes, let's use the small fame and infancy of these two LOLCows, and instead of the trolls fucking with them and documenting their torture and pain, we'll just put them in a little group, put a little skit. Oh, they're for Harris, or the whole crypto crap, the tattoo stuff. All this drama, but they're getting paid for it, so it's different. It's better. It's a more humane thing. They're in the zoo, guys, so they're not out in the wild.
But they are out in the wild, and you're paying them.
Yeah, you're emphasizing their delusion.
You're actually making them more wealthy.
Well, yeah. Well, Keemstar, the gay evil genius.
I tripped over this. It's probably worse undercover. Y'all don't see it all. I'm guaranteeing it's probably worse.
And the worst thing about this whole drama, so I'm not going to play this all, but they announced that LOLCow live, Boogie is fired. Not Boogie. Wings of Redemption is no longer with the podcast. Good fucking luck.
Yeah.
Keeping this afloat. You had one buoy. I don't think that this ship could last on Boogie's LOLCowness alone.
What are they afraid of? Getting canceled?
No, it's their moral high ground that, we can't do this. The cancer thing, we're going to have Boogie get a tattoo. It's redemption. The fans love him now. But pushing your wife and being a piece of shit that we all knew. This conversation, like, well, obviously this shit has been happening. Fucking now, because it was on tape, now you gotta talk about it.
The only reason he's fired, it's not because he did anything to his wife or anything like that. That's all bullshit, in my opinion. It's because he attacked Keemstar. That's why he got fired.
You know, Wings laid his hands on his wife. Sure.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, it could be. I don't know.
The first time he had the balls to do it in front of people, probably, yes.
I meet Jordy and Kelly IRL couple times. They were both nice to me, but wow, horrifying to see. I'm forever gutted. Boogie never laid a hand on his ex-wife.
Can
You're
you?
100% right, Tina. There is no comparison to Jordy abusing his wife.
Yeah, but you know, big black guy, blah, blah, blah.
I love the way these freaking 90% are like, oh, Boogie never laid a hand on his ex-wife. You don't know that, you dumbass.
No, I don't think he did. Like,
I mean, but you don't know. Like, we already know these people are fucking horrible.
Yeah, but I think Boogie's more of a manipulator of pity, and Wings is more of a rage cow.
Well, yeah, I mean that's a fair assumption, but like these people who are donating, it's like you can't make assumptions about these people because they're horrible. Like, I don't put anything past them. Like, well, I just go ahead and file them under scum of the earth.
No, I know some people are like, oh, well, what about the people that comment on our videos? You know, this guy's a piece of shit, blah, blah. Maybe they're horrible people. No, that's not the case. I understand that a lot of these people that donate to the LOLCow live thing, when you have a big show like this, you get a community thread, like all that stuff. So them donating, them chanting, it's like their own community. I get it. And now they're trying to say, well, we don't accept this at all. You know, but you have all the other shit, plus them lying to you the whole time.
Yeah.
Like,
think, guys, think.
Like, it's your money. You do whatever you want.
I mean, yeah, do whatever you want. I'm still gonna call you out for it.
You know, buy a T-shirt.
Yeah, you want to buy a T-shirt? That's fine too.
Become a member. You get all these nice emotes and stuff. But I will never have like a members only thing, unless it's like needed, like, you know, because there's like something like, you know, too dark for YouTube or something like that.
I'm just saying, anybody that hears my comment about that and calls me an asshole, you probably need to think about what you're doing. You're probably the problem. You're probably the one I'm talking about.
I love
just
you
saying.
all. I'm winking. You can't tell because of the sunglasses. It's a gimmick.
I just got out of a bad DV situation, Tom.
And people like saying, well, I was abused too, blah, blah, blah. These guys are not real people.
No.
They're not real. Now, obviously, me saying that, you're like, oh, are you guys real? Yeah. To an extent. But we're, like, we're not going to, like, we're not defaming ourselves to entertain you guys, to milk you guys thinking what reality is and what's not. We're just showing you what is shown to us, giving our commentary on it, because that's what this channel is. It's just a community commentary on LOLCows and dumb woke shit.
Commentary and coverage.
Like you know, you'll get a video like this, and then the next video will be like, you know, like England banned ninja swords. That's topical.
There was a guy that didn't like women that did a bunch of horrible things. Yeah, let's talk about him.
Yeah, all this fun stuff, but like, like on none of the circumstances am I like, I don't know. I think this is like fucking weird. And I don't know if he came out and said anything about this, because this happened like I think a week ago at the time of this recording.
Okay.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anything else happened after that. No. Well, no. Wings blames his wife for ruining his career.
Cherry on top. Yeah, the ultimate excuse. It's my wife's fault. She got in my way.
The person.
Wings is actually unhinged. Kelly responds to me, he's blaming me. He's blaming me for ruining his career. We're done with Wings. He's fired.
Last weekend's events are inexcusable.
Hold on. He's doing the Cyrex thing. He blames me. It always comes back to me.
Yeah, it's nobody's fault. You didn't.
You're getting loud in my face.
Because I fucking can.
Just in that moment, you see him looking around.
Yeah, he's completely, yeah. I don't know, there's so many things that have been said about the moment. There's so many things I could say about that moment, but I just want to say the simplest thing, which is it's just heartbreaking to see. It just, you know, from my perspective, I thought at first she tripped, and
I love how you put his shit back in the background.
then from,
that guilt trip.
Wasn't he supposed to get rid of everything?
It's all a fucking.
Did you and him to fight, or him and I to fight, or something like that, which, like you said, would be forgivable. That's one thing. But there's just, it's
Well, at least Wings actually hit somebody this fight.
inexcusable. It sucks. Like, all
Did
you
he?
can do at that point is
Well, that shove was way more than the fight they had at that boxing ring.
apologize to your wife, beg
Somebody got
forgiveness
knocked
from your
down.
wife. You know,
We're like, whoa.
didn't get up or try to get involved. I can't move too good, and I know for a fact that man can go right through me. He did in the rings. He would go right through me.
You need to send Becky and Wings home. And that's when it was like, yes, I do need to do this. Now, I'm a little embarrassed that I wasn't already coming to that conclusion, and I needed a super chat to tell me what to do.
I mean, that's kind of your life, dude.
But I was going through a lot. Like, or Kelly at that moment. Then I go talk to Becky. Becky gives me a big hug. She goes, "Oh my God, are you okay?" I go, "Yes, but we need to de-escalate everything, and we need you."
Yeah, that's what you. This is all bullshit.
I love this background. It looks like where you would find a lamp.
To go. She goes, "I'll go home right now. I'll go home right now." On the way back,
because he's a genie.
I told Kelly, "Oh my fucking God,
gay one.
Wings
Okay,
does just lay hands on his wife, you know." And I remember Boogie saying something to him on the phone, or maybe it was someone else, and they were saying, this is when we were on speakerphone with Wings, and we were saying, someone said to him, like, "You mean to tell me the only 2 times you laid a hand on your..."
For someone who talks on the internet all the time, he is a horrible storyteller. Like, I was somebody else, or maybe it's somebody else, or we were on the phone, and then
He's going through a lot, Mikey. You know, you could only grant so many wishes.
Your wife was in the last week during Fat Camp. Because it's so weird that you push her, and then, you know, you're slapping her arm in this other film. And Wings goes, "Yep, those are the only 2 times."
Well, the worst thing he said in that phone call was, "That's not real abuse. It didn't even leave a mark."
Yeah.
That's pretty fucked up, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Out.
definitely fucked up.
And me, Boogie, and Wings, we get on the phone. We wanted to talk about him getting better, but also making content of him getting better, meaning that, like, the audience can see him actually doing.
Oh yeah, let's milk it for everything you got, man. We still want you to be a part of the show. So when you go through your anger management and you abusing your wife, we want you to film it. Dude, this is fucking vile shit, man.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, maybe take the shit with like 90, like or 80% that maybe it's like real. But damn, dude.
The anger management or whatever it would be, right? So we're kind of having that conversation. And me and Boogie brought up something that's been bothering us every one of these live events. And that's where Wings goes home early and, you know, we make the bulk of the money. And so when we brought up that, immediately Kelly started screaming at me that I was greedy.
So just FYI.
Because you are!
I mean, he is greedy, but FYI, the bulk of their money going to them right now is from LOLCow Live. They've admitted this. Breaking Banquet has videos pointing this out where they have talked and they said that if he doesn't do his streams and LOLCow Live, they won't have enough money to live.
Here's another thing too, from the inside source thing that we had. Basically, Keemstar makes all the money and then gives it to them.
Mm-hmm.
There's no contract for them.
Nope.
They get a small percentage. He gets most of it. And look at that face. Genie out of the bottle. Woo!
I was like, are you, bro? I'm like doing everything. You show up. You just show up. But I'm running around like a madman, setting up new stages.
Now, mind you, this is not like us where we have like a job and then we do like this for a side thing. This is his job. He makes a good amount of money with this and other shit. You know? And he's
using people.
Yes, that's what
he does.
Evil genies do. You know, oh, what do you want to wish? $1 million? Oh, wait, you got to work for it.
Isn't it? Yeah, I had help from Twiggy and stuff, but remember that?
Yeah, he basically said that
bullshit
by taking some of the.
Oh yeah, I had help from this person and this person. He probably has a laundry list of people that helped him, and then he's sitting here. The one knee-jerk thing he does is like, oh well, I'm running around doing all this stuff. Makes it sound like he is the only one. He is hauling down. He carried a fucking cow all the way up this fucking hill to put it right here behind the couch. So he did that. Bullshit.
Well, also another fun fact from the inside source that he has a lot of interns, and once it goes to that like 30 days or 90 days, whatever it is, fired. So they don't get an actual thing of money. It's all fucking grunt work, and guess what? You don't get anything unless you are super loyal dick sucking. Because a lot of their moderators and people that were doing it are gone.
The courses he realized.
But there's always more fish to work those mills.
That his whole personality was
fish to farm.
Because Keemstar, that's his thing. It's like you said, using people.
Yeah.
In the background, doing that, and this is all backed up from shit that I have seen. Right. I'm not talking on my ass. This is what he does.
Many people have covered this.
Now mind you, I could get onto a whole thing about Keemstar, but Keemstar, this is how his business thing. He's not doing anything illegal.
No.
Morally, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
But, you know, he uses that stuff. But I love the fact that I'm doing everything. No, man, you built a fan base structure where people want to get onto this this bright idea of LOLCow Live, right? Because they watch LOLCows, they're interacting, all this stuff, and then you get them to that slave mill, they realize what's going on, and when it's too late, oh, they're fired. They didn't get any money out of it, but you got exposure, and then when you talk back to them about it, like the person that talked to us about it, they get called out, saying, "Oh, this person's a horrible person."
You're gone forever. You can say something on your way out the door. And Wings decided that he would like to do it on his personal Twitter, and he did that yesterday.
Last weekend's events are inexcusable. I lost my temper on a longtime friend, and instead of using logic and just apologizing, I escalated to physical altercation. I was unable to settle myself down, and
this was made by AI.
Unfortunately, I ended up putting
what?
This was made by AI, probably.
Someone I love in a terrible place.
I was gonna say, how much you want to make a bet? There's an excuse in here somewhere.
I don't want to bet.
I never intended to hurt anyone. I came to realize that I do need to take steps to manage my emotions. I've started on that journey by enrolling in an anger management class and trying to hold myself accountable to how I treat people individually. I took the time to reach out and apologize to every individual, but I also need to apologize to the fans. I know a lot of people are not comfortable with violence of any kind or have past history with it, and it was not my intention to allow things to get to this point. I'd also like to add, I was grabbed from behind, and I didn't know who I was pushing until it was too late.
They were in front of you.
Yes.
Are you that fat?
He looked at her like, this isn't even a good excuse. This is a horrible, like, there's video footage of him.
I played it 4 or 5 times.
He looked.
You saw it. He fucking shoved like this.
He went
like this. It wasn't like this. It wasn't like that. It was like this.
It was like if you put a basketball in his hands, he would have passed it to her if she was standing far away.
He Larry Bird shit.
From
behind. I shouldn't have pushed anyone
Breaking
or
Banquet.
put anyone
Love
in the
his videos.
position to hold me back. And these are things I highlight that I need to work on. I've also had a good friend point out flaws in my personality over the years and allowed me to reflect more on myself. I didn't take a second boxing match because I hated hitting people and I never wanted.
Oh, fuck off. Wasn't enough money and you didn't want to do physical shit. This is all bullshit, Mikey.
Yeah.
Because one, just like Cyrus, remember? Well, I need to get help. Motherfucker, anger management does not help. What? Count to 10? Because you're not an adult, you can't figure out when to stop? What the fuck?
Anger management does not help people who don't want to be helped. That's the problem. They don't give a shit. They don't want to be helped. They don't care.
It's not like AA. I don't know. I don't like AA either because I think AA is more or less you're giving up one thing and then you have to like you're depending on you are taking they make the whole like, oh, it's in it, you can't control it, blah blah blah, taking all the accountability out that you're weak, pathetic, and then they throw the religion thing in there because you need something to grasp onto. I don't think that's good because one, you're training one vice for another. This vice may not be bad, but it's something that's still going to be a crutch. You're changing one to another. You're not taking self accountability. You're like, oh, I couldn't do this, blah blah. Anger management's the same way. Oh, it's because I have so much rage and I never knew how to control it. Bitch, you're not the Hulk. All right, you're not a fucking this like I'm an animal, blah blah blah. It's called fucking being an adult. Knowing when to hold them and when to fold them, when to fucking show your dick size, and when just to walk away. And for some fucking reason, a lot of people out there don't know how to do this in real life. Online, it's fucking easy. You can just fucking say how big your dick is, and people are gonna say no, or they're gonna just go along with it. Like fucking. But in real life, like this, accountability, and obviously, his actions. He'll probably be back on the show. They'll probably try to do a hero moment, give him his flowers, but
I don't know. I disagree. I disagree because he attacked Keemstar. It's really how much does Keemstar love money, I guess. And
he loves it a lot, dude.
Yeah, that's a question. Like money versus his pride. Which do you think he holds in higher value? Like
if they get Darkside Phil on, Wings is gone.
Will say that I met a lot of friends along the way. A lot of friends
that he does not give a shit about.
Face right there. Yep. Dude, John Jones. You know who John Jones is?
No clue.
He's an MMA fighter. He I don't think he's ever lost a fight. He's lost because, drug tests and shit. But people hated like going after it, like fighting him because he used to fight like this. And what he would do is he'd go for your eyes.
Oh.
So when you're blocking, you're trying to block a punch, not this.
Yeah.
And when, getting poked in the eye fucking sucks.
Yep.
Right?
It's very dangerous too.
And because he has fingernails too, he could go like this. So when you're going like this, he could go somewhere else. So he's a very and he was a good fighter too. So that one little thing, that motherfucker went for eyes. And I love how his belly button is inside his pants.
And had a better outlook on life. I have a better outlook on life as a whole. I hope everyone can eventually forgive me and continue to explore having a friendship with me.
Don't forgive him. And lose weight.
Lose weight. Lose weight. Act like you're taking some fucking... Because the thing is, when you're that super fat, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's always a blame game. I don't have enough money to go on a diet. I can't do all this stuff. All this stuff. It's not hard just to go to the fucking gym one time a week. Just go to the gym one time a week. People out there, if you're fat or not, if you think you're part of the 90%, all this stuff, go to the gym once. All right, join a gym. It's like $10 a month. If you have a job, you could do that. Right?
If you don't,
it's like a 24-hour gym.
If you don't have money, there's a couple of things you can do. Or if you have little money, go buy you a cheap weight somewhere. Like
Yeah.
one of those, like 25 pounds is all you need in the beginning, just to get something.
Summer's coming up, right?
And go run.
Summer's coming up. There's public swimming pools. There's ways of being interactive. Play basketball. Something for 30 minutes, just once a week, and then when you get comfortable with it, add another day. Add another day. And I'm saying this not because I want you guys to get the pump and all that stuff. I want you guys not to be incels.
Yeah.
Incels are like the worst thing. You don't even realize when you're in that. There was a point in time, Mikey, when I was working at a company I really hated, but I was working all the time. I got tired and shit. And then I would go home and do nothing. Right. I would. I think this was around the time when I was the first run on YouTube. I started obsessing about, I got to get these comic book reviews out because I was making money on that stuff, but I wasn't being publicly, I wasn't going out with my friends as much, all this stuff. And it was a good, 4 months where I was doing that. I gained weight. Fucking, I liked my internet personality. I didn't like myself because I was going through a breakup. I had all these reasons not to do it. I didn't feel like, I got Destiny raid. I got to do that tonight. I'm not going to go out with my friends, because you get too comfortable. You can't be comfortable in this world. You got to do stuff. You're not going to enjoy it. No one likes fucking lifting weights. I hate it. I hate it so much. But when I do it, I know it's for a better cause.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to be a fat ass. I'm never going to be Big Papa Pump, but I'm going to live longer because I'm not going to be obese. And if you're scared of being one of these LOLCows, just be interactive. If you love watching the LOLCow shit like me, maybe take a 2-week break from it.
Yeah.
Because there's more in life than internet. And it's funny because if you only watch BananaBearShow, we show you some vile shit.
Mm-hmm.
Some horrible people, some dumb people, all that stuff, and you may lose faith in humanity. However, if you go outside, a lot of people aren't bad.
Yeah.
They may be dumb, but they're not bad. So I'm just saying, a little thing out there. I know I'm preaching, but I care for the human race. Stop dyeing your hair. Stop keying Teslas. Stop banning ninja swords.
Stop being a Democrat. That's what I heard. Sorry.
Not all of them are bad. Because a lot of them
I'm
are
not
realizing
saying
that, their party is so shit now. They're
Yeah.
like, God damn it. We got another, probably 8 years of Republican shit, and they're going to fuck up. Because they always do.
Yeah.
They did it in the 2000s.
They did it way before then, too. They did it in the 90s.
Yeah, they did it with Reagan. It was so bad that when Clinton came on, he was able to do anything because he played saxophone and he inhaled. That was enough for him to win.
But he did not have sex with that woman.
No, you just got a blowjob. Which, in my opinion, if there's stains on that dress, you did the sexy time. Mikey, this has been Wings beating the shit out of his wife, and the shit LOLCow live. If you're a fan of the show, whatever. I'm not hating on you. And even Keemstar, as vile as a gay genie I think he is, he knows how to work the system. I'll give him that. From where he was, drama alert, to this. I mean, you're just sacrificing,
his number one talent is using people.
Yeah. But Mikey, we're all animals, and some animals, they bite, some scratch, and other people, animals manipulate other ones. Cougars, they or mountain lions, they will kill a deer, and then just leave it because he knows that there's a wolf pack following him. So he'll kill that prey, so they'll eat, so they'll leave him alone. So those wolves are using that bound line because he doesn't want to be trolled anymore. That's an actual thing that happens.
Right. So I'm gonna say he sucks, and he's definitely not as smart as the mountain lion. He is a dumbass. All LOLCow Live sucks.
With money.
Keem sucks. Jordy sucks. Wings of Redemption. Jordy Reams, it all sucks. Boogie sucks. Everything about LOLCow Live sucks.
I hate their color palette. Why red and blue? I mean, we're unique. We have yellow and light blue and some green. I like our color palette's cool. Just saying.
And with that, we'll call that an episode. Be sure to like, subscribe, share the video with anybody, everybody. Leave a comment down below how much you hate LOLCow Live. And I hope you're doing it in the live stream, actually. I hope you are saying, you've said everything, all the words about how much LOLCow Live sucks. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
A quick reminder too. Tuesdays we do movie night, so make sure to go see that.
Yep.
I don't know when this is going to air.
Yeah.
But on Tuesday, 8:00 Rumble. Join us.
Or don't. See ya.
Fat ass.
Andy Dick screaming his poo-filled cries. Cyrax covered in scabs with bedbugs lies. The Banana Bear Show! Subscribe and buy a t-shirt. LOLCow coverage makes you laugh till it